Hello everyone and welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspocrypto. Again, a very exciting day and we will see what's going on here in the market. I was detecting big spot inflows and just close afterwards we started to dump. Now we are retracing, we are recovering. And just, well, of course, because SPY is lifting up and DXY is declining even more, I still think that it's very limited that DXY is going to go up again. And yeah, I'm still missing the retest. I think we are not done here, but well, it's funny that every time when I'm tweeting, hey, 10,000 spot inflows, or I don't know, CBD, they are selling, you will always find any follower saying, yeah, but that's maybe just Cyclops, they are sending just spot just to fool us, or the CBD. I don't know why some people are looking for excuses. I mean, of course they can fool us. They can fool us on both ways. They can fool us in the tops and they can fool us in the bottoms. But it's so funny every time when I'm tweeting some kind of information that's not bullish. It seems the remaining bulls they come to try to bring yeah, a bullish expectation. But that's not that bearish. Well, take it or leave it, but it is like it is. So yeah, only the data counts. It doesn't mean. I would like to see some green candles as well, but it is like it is. I mean, that's the market, and the macro situation is not looking well. I mean, I don't know if you guys just checked Biden's speech or if you're taking notice about Syria, about the Pacific tensions, about a, a lot of different issues happening. Um, yeah, just very close to us. And the markets, it's not just an isolated subject. So traders are not free of panic. Traders are not free, even institutionals are not free of, well, I mean, to say, how the hell? The last time we have seen such tensions was almost 90 years ago. So yeah, the market has to react, and we will see what happens. But it doesn't look great, to be honest. However, the show has to go on, and we will figure out if we can make some money just with a potential little pump, fake rally, or another dump. It doesn't mean that's at least that's the only one thing that futures give you is you can bet for or against the price, the market. So that's the nice thing, and we should have that in mind. Okay. So let us see. 30 hours moving average. Boom. Okay, that was, it seems, our bottom at 82. That's just incredible. That's insane. And we are just reaching 92 again, and that's really huge. You can see that a big, yeah, I would say almost the whole day we spent at a very high level since yesterday. Since yesterday, not only today, but since yesterday. And that's huge. That's just huge. It's indicating whales are sending more and more bitcoins to these spot exchanges, and they are not even trying to generate any fear. Okay, so you remember last year? Dump after dump after dump after dump. Every time when everybody was thinking, okay, it's, I don't know, 40K, it's the bottom. Boom, another big dump. Okay, but maybe now, boom, another dump. That was aggressive. That was just to generate fear, just to show you, hey, we are going to crash. It's not the same this time. And that makes everything even more bearish, in my opinion, than last year. And the fact that at the moment I don't see any entity, at least entity, accumulating. And that's another fact that, yeah, well, the wallets with less than 10 bitcoins, I mean, that can take years before they can absorb everything that the big whales, it seems, try to sell. So we will see. We will see. Stablecoin reserves on exchanges declined a lot. It's lifting up again. Also not very cool, but at least, and that's maybe a sign, and we need to see. I'm missing since last Friday the Binance Tether outflows. I didn't see them anymore. So that's maybe something bullish, but we have to see. Stablecoin supply is rising, almost 1 billion in 2 weeks. That's not that bad, not big, not indicating the masses are coming back, but that's maybe a sign. Let us take a look to the flow activity. Well, today I have mentioned, let me take, oh yeah, we have orange here. Nice. I have detected that here. I was just saying, be careful, guys, because that looks really ugly. They're sending, and the thing is, one guy, one follower, one of I'm not sure if he is constantly making these questions, but he did this time just something like, "Hey, just because we are getting some inflows doesn't mean we are going to dump, right?" I'm not sure if these guys are sending 12,000 bitcoins to let their bitcoins make some vacations on exchanges. I'm not sure. I would doubt that. But I have told him, look, check my analysis because I'm commenting my analysis and always talking about context. And when I see that we are getting a lot of bitcoins, the first thing I check if big entities like the market makers or even those here with 100 to 1000 bitcoin wallets are involved. Okay, because I have analyzed them last year. I know them. I know their trade behavior. I know the market makers, and that's why I classified those as market makers, have the best trade behavior. They knew when to generate fear, when to absorb from weak hands, when to accumulate when everybody was in fear, and so on and so forth. Okay? So trust me when I say be careful because we are getting a lot of flows. I'm checking these inflows. It's not just, oh, we have some inflows, cool, 12,000, that's it. No, no. I recheck them with other sources just to see if it matches. If not, I'm not going to announce that. I'm not going even to tweet about that because this information, like for you, it's for me to, yeah, to create a trade strategy. So for me, if I wouldn't use this information, why should I tweet about that? So just to make this clear. So don't think I'm trying to fool you. I don't care about my follower accounts. One guy told me, "Hey, Inspo, if you are going to make more analysis in German, you will get more." To be honest, I would prefer to have more private time than to generate more followers. Not against you guys, but I really don't care about followers. I really don't care. So, um, yeah, I mean, you can see what happened here. We received 3,200 Bitcoin an hour after, just 2,300, 2,600 another hour later, 2,500 Bitcoins afterwards, another 1,000 Bitcoin afterwards. Then it cooled down. So the preparation was done and they started to sell. Okay? So I don't know if they are done taking into account how the price right now is reacting. They try to push up to 29,800 back and they start to push the price down again. So it means they spent some of them, but they are not done. Okay? However, and sorry when I'm saying okay, okay, okay all the time. I don't know why. Uh, but we need to see what's going to happen next. If they have a plan, let us take a look to futures and options and so on. At the moment, it seems that flows are coming in again, at least in the last hour 600. It's not big, of course not, but we need to see. So, futures. Take a look here what happened. I mean, they have started to short very nice, very soon, very early. Brilliant. I did it as well, to be honest. They demanded more short all the time, and now it seems they're demanding a little bit more long, but that's nothing compared to how much shorts they demanded before, and that maybe give us again a sign of we are not done here. Open interest, it's rising. It declined here a lot, it seems. Taking profit, they closed many contracts and so on and so forth. And leverage ratio rising a lot, while it seems they have started to demand more longs because many were expecting a bounce there. I have mentioned because some people have started to say, hey, Inspo 24 next, 23 next. I'm not going to forecast the next weeks or even the next days. I'm forecasting from day to day based on the data. And I have mentioned, let us take a look first what will happen at 28.8. And I nailed it because 28.8, we have retested it, we failed, we lifted up again. Not indicating that's it. Okay, but I have mentioned we need to see, we need step by step, we need to see how the market reacts in different levels. I think it's relatively obvious that we will see 28.8 again, in my opinion, at the moment. So we need to see. Um, and I try to say last okay because my wife just told me that's uncool. You are talking like as yeah, like with childs. Okay, okay. Are you? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm trying now. I don't know why I'm doing that. So okay, then I can. Then let us see. Stablecoin. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Again. Okay. It As you can see, we received, but not huge. We received 170 million, while we had an outflow of 160 million. So we are talking here about 10 million gap. That's nothing. That's really nothing. Even here, I mean, we have received at the last hour to derivative exchanges 2000, almost 2400 Bitcoin. And that's nice, because that's a net flow of 1600. But we need to see if they are longing with Bitcoin collateral. However, I would wait. I'm not convinced that that's it. Okay, just because we went up, um, the volume is declining very hard, so they are, yeah, I would say bears are under control. A follower tweeted about that or made a comment, but he's right. At the moment, bears are under control. Bulls are just reacting, but bears, bears, not the beer, bears are just, yeah, pushing the price down as soon as they see, hey, that's enough now. Okay, I don't want to let the price go up more, so they start to push the price down again. That's where the volume starts to rise. So, I mean, is that insane or is that insane? Do you remember yesterday 1.2 billion in shorts? I don't see that anymore. Instead, oh, well, Bitfinex, right? We can see here, um, at least on Ethereum, nothing big changes. Well, a bit more longs on Binance, but yeah, we still have much more longs than shorts. So that's the thing, and let us see if that matches. Oh, oh, nice. If that matches actually to FTX, and I would say that matches very well. I didn't check that yet. I guess just because of all my comments today, the video is going to be very long. Oh no. Oh, I thought it's much. Okay. So, yeah, of course they will try to liquidate them. High leverage, shorts. Yeah, that makes sense. Why not? Until, yeah, 30K. But it's interesting because it seems someone is trying to protect them. I'm not sure if I'm interpreting that right, but and yeah, I mean that looks different. We still have more longs than shorts, so that matches. That matches very well, and we need to see what's going to happen next, to be honest. So, well, as mentioned on in my tweet, Binance and futures, stablecoin futures are the market makers. FTX, very interesting. They accumulated quick. They started to distribute a little bit, but not big. They weren't really part of the last dump, and instead they are, as you can see, they are trying to go up, so to buy or at least to push the price up. And yeah, also very interesting what these guys are doing at the moment. Well, and Binance, of course, and they accumulated as well enough, as you can see. So also very interesting what's going to happen next. Mm, in my opinion, we should be very, very careful with the next price action, to be honest. And yeah, we can see what's happening here. That's the entities, and also here you can see the small wallets with less than 10 Bitcoin. They are buying and buying, buying, but yeah, I mean they are buying, but it's not the same. I mean the total balance it's 2.85 million, sounds a lot, but the market makers have more than 5. Even small whales with 10 to 100 Bitcoins have more than 4 million Bitcoins, and even The wallets with 100 to 1000 Bitcoin have almost 4 million Bitcoins. I mean, that's the problem. So if we take a look here, you can see these guys are definitely not accumulating. If we take a look to them here, it doesn't look, they are not accumulating. The only ones, this one. If we take them here, they are definitely not accumulating. And that's the big problem I see at the moment. I'm missing that. And they are very active. And every time when these guys are very active, something happens. And I have mentioned that so many times. So many times. So, and they are pushing and not accumulating. Means to me they didn't reach the price level they need. Or we are really still in a redistribution. They are just trying to sell as much Bitcoin as possible, but that would be extremely bearish because in that case it means to me they know something. They know something that could be extremely bearish for Bitcoin. Maybe for the whole crypto market. I really don't know. But I can tell you institutionals are so good networked and they know and they have so many good contacts. They know what is going to happen next before you and me knows that. So and that's why I'm struggling. I just have two ideas. We didn't reach their price, so they want to accumulate in a lower ranges. That's possible. Hey, that would be extremely fine for me because as soon as the market is not going to crash, I wouldn't care. So we can buy very cheap, okay, and forget the okay, and then we will go up because that will be maybe, okay, that's just a theory. Maybe they are forming or creating a new cycle, something like a cycle, if we want to talk about cycles. Maybe they're accumulating like they did in 2018, 2019, and even in 2020 before they start the bull run. But of course, they don't want to buy at 40, they don't want to buy at 30, maybe they just want to buy at 25, 22. We know we have a lot of exchange walls at 25 and 20. So that would be, at least for me, not a bearish scenario at all. Because that means they are just loading the gun, and why not? But yeah, the problem is we don't have any information now about the incoming regulation framework for stablecoins and even for the whole crypto market. And that's a real big pain at the moment. However, we need to be very, very careful here because these guys are very active and that means they want to push the price, in my opinion, even more down. The question is that part of a redistribution or is that part really to prepare something like a crash scenario like last last year? Okay, that would be the bullish scenario. The bearish scenario would really the redistribution at 29. That would be insane because that means these guys are really they want to exit. They want to go out. So let us see. Coinbase at 28 as usual and 25. And we have one at 31 500 waiting but nothing big. There a bit. There a bit, there a bit. 28. Yeah, and a lot here and a lot here. Oh, Jesus. It's getting bigger and bigger. Oh, yes. Look there. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what Deribit is doing, to be honest, but that looks not really bullish in my opinion. Bitstamp, yeah, 25.5 and something at 32. Binance Spot at 25 and 26. At least the biggest one, nothing up. Bitfinex Spot. Also interesting what Bitfinex is doing here between 30,700 and 31.7. Maybe you can see that. Very interesting what they are doing. And they did the same. They removed that, but however, we also have here something, but doesn't work anymore. So also very interesting to be honest. FTX, FTX perp, limiting at 28 at the moment, and nothing up, nothing big at least. Kraken, oh, 26. And reinforcing. Uh, I don't know. That looks Bybit. Bybit. These guys are really amazing. I never have detected on Bybit never any big spoofing activity, manipulation or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, but BitMEX at 30k limiting a little bit and yeah, nothing. And at 31,500 with almost 4 million here waiting. And it seems, and 1 million, so nothing big. And the next one, 25, 25, 25, 25. 25 is, it's, I mean, the charts are talking to us. 31 and 31.5, limiting there with 1,200 bitcoins. That was part of my tweet today when I said be careful because Binance just opened their wall. They had a big wall, and that was yeah, clear to me that we are going to go down afterwards. So they started to limiting here, as you can see, and that's why we are going up. The question is what's going to happen here. It looks like they don't want to let the price go up. So yeah, otherwise nothing. Bitfinex derivatives, at 30,230, not big, but for Bitfinex big enough, 60 bitcoins. And also here, look what they are doing. Look that. Do you see that? That's insane. That's really insane. Really, really insane. And I mean, you see that, and then you see such a price action. I mean, is that coincidence? I'm not stupid. Look around of the price, all the big, tiny volume orders just above and below. Like I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. That's just crazy. It looks like we are on a sideways run now for the at least 2 weeks now. I don't like that. Kraken futures 25. FTX spot 22. 25,500 Nothing up. They were here limiting at 31.3, but they stopped, it seems. It's spoofing. I would say it's spoofing. Okay, that's it.